Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Mic'd Up with Mary, and I am Mary. So, today we're going to talk very briefly about a teacher who is going viral on social media for what she wore on the first day of school. So, here's that video.
My baddie, teacher bay neighbor. Miss Williams. Pose. She's so pretty.
All right, so we're going to discuss what she's wearing. So, the uproar was definitely by the parents, because you can see in the video the student is definitely feeling this outfit. Oh, her teacher's so pretty. It was an issue with parents complaining about how she was dressed. Now, I definitely would love to know the demographics of who was complaining. Like, was it moms complaining? What race was complaining? But we probably would never know that. All right, so let's break down this outfit because that's what we're talking about, the attire of this teacher. Now, the shoes definitely, I don't understand. In any type of corporate setting, it is a no-no to wear open toe shoes. That's a safety issue. You should not be wearing open toe shoes. The height of the heel, I mean, if she's okay with the height of the heel, that let her do her. But it should be a closed toe shoe. If she can work an 8-hour day in high heels, more power to her. And do whatever feels good to your spirit. But definitely a no-no on an open toe shoe. Okay, her top is long sleeve. It covers everything. She's not showing cleavage. Her skirt, you can see in the video, goes way past her knees. So I'm assuming that parents were complaining about the fit of the skirt, which is form fitting. Now, we definitely can't ignore the fact that this lady has a shape. Because if you took that same outfit and put it on somebody who has a different shape, okay, so let's talk about the glute area, her bottom. If you took that same outfit that she was wearing and put it on another woman who did not have glutes, like it was no shape back there, the outfit would look totally different. Then the only issue would be, okay, why are you wearing these shoes? Now, this is not the first time that there has been an issue or a viral video of a teacher who wore something that was questionable to school because it was form fitting and this person had a shape. So they have breast and butt. Because the question is, where do you think you're going? Especially if you're working with students. Now, one case, it was a lady who was a fourth grade teacher, and you can Google all this. And she had a form fitting, form fitting. And I'm like, wow, you're going to teach fourth graders with that on? Like, I didn't teach elementary school. I was a high school teacher. Uh, but I would imagine with elementary school, you have to get real hands on with them and get down to their level. And I'm like, how are you wearing a form fitting dress to work with elementary school teachers? But, I wasn't in her classroom. Maybe she can maneuver around with that on. Um, this lady in this video, I'm believing that she's a high school teacher. I tried to get as much information as I could on her, but it was kind of limited. So high school definitely is a different feel. You're not so much hands on with your students. You don't have to get down and help them tie their shoes and stuff like that. So it's a different feel. And I was a high school teacher for a long time, and I definitely would consider myself dressed down. So I kind of mimicked what the students wore as far as them wearing uniforms. So I would get a couple pair of khakis, and I would get a couple uh, polo shirts in different colors, and then I would wear like a running type shoe that I would just save to wear to work, so that they wouldn't look dingy or gross. So I wouldn't run in them. I'm just using them to go to work. So, but in my attire, I made sure, okay, that my hair was neat, that my clothes fit properly. So I am a pretty petite person. So I don't like a baggy look on me. It needs to fit. Uh, so we don't know the mindset of this young teacher, and she does look young. So she may be just getting into her professional career. So she may have looked at the way that she was dressed and said, "Oh, I look good. I look nice," you know. And I don't think she looks bad. It's just okay. Your shape, you have a nice shape. Uh, to go into a setting where you have young men and impressionable young women, uh, you may have to stop and think, how are they perceiving your outfit? Now, definitely the girl taking the video was like, "Oh yeah, it's tea or whatever," however they talk. Um, but is you also have to okay, the girls are liking it because that's what younger people like, but you also have to figure out what's going on in the boys' mind because yes, they definitely can see her shape. Um, and you don't know how that's affecting them as far as if it's distracting them. It could not be distracting them, but uh, yeah, I think the real issue was the skirt and how the skirt fit on her body. So yeah, I mean, she did look cute, but I would have never guessed that she was going into a high school to teach. So, like I said, this is not a there's nothing new under the sun. This has happened before, and people have complained about how our teacher was dressed. And the question is, did administration see her? And they were like, "Oh, looking good. Go tackle the day." So if the administration thought that she was okay with the way that she was dressed, there's really nothing that the parents can say. Um, so really, the only issue that I have is like the shoes are impractical and unsafe. The skirt, she could have chose a better skirt, a looser fitting skirt. But the thing is, let's say she opted out to wear slacks. I'm pretty sure she's not going to pick slacks that are two two times her size. She's going to pick pants that fit her properly. And I can understand that. Like I said before, I'm a petite person. I don't do uh baggy clothes because it's going to look like the clothes are wearing me instead of me wearing the clothes. So let me know in the comments what you think, and I will see you in another video.